Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday, 2:30. Around that time, you know what it is. Music alive. What's up, everyone? It's your weekend boy, DJ Jess. Gonna hold down the fort for a little bit before I have to head out. I got to get on the run, but it's all
Are you
right.
gonna put your
It's all right.
you're gonna go put caca on your boots to make it look like real boots that you're in?
Yeah, the mud and everything.
No caca.
No, not caca. Mr. Henry Archuleta is in the building with me. What's up, Henry?
You wouldn't have known, right? It's Music Alive, that's right. Here on www.kuhsdenver.com. We have a very special guest in the house.
Music extraordinaire.
Ooh, yeah, did
That's
you
what
like
we
that
like
one?
it. The talented, the beautiful Miss Amanda Ply. Hello, Amanda. How
Hello,
are you today?
guys. I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you for getting here.
Yeah, I know.
It's a
Rain.
little
You
messed
know what
up
she
out
told me?
there.
I'm caught in rain. I thought, how do I perceive that?
Cotton rain.
And
Okay.
flooded. There's floods going
There's
on.
it's getting flooded out there.
She
But
should have called old school fool with his lowrider. He could have come in,
Yep.
pumped it up, and just come rolling through here, right?
exactly. But you know what? She's here right now, and that's all that matters.
Well, Jess, I'm good. You go ahead. Let's talk to her a little bit, and then you go ahead and.
I just want to mention that our streamer is getting hit really hard right now from Sweden,
Oh, wow.
Romania, Mexico, Poland, Kuwait, Buenos Aires, Argentina, Russian Federation, France. So
You know
we're being
who's
heard
there?
all around the world.
You
Who's
know
that?
who's there?
Oh, our very own Johnny Johnson is
Johnny
in Russia.
Johnson's in
Yes,
Russia
yes.
right now. As you know, that's right. So
Mhm.
that would be like 5:30 in the morning. So
He's just waking up.
which is
So-
really cool.
Let's do this.
Go ahead, introduce Amanda Ply. Let's let it rock and roll. When did you start on this beautiful musical journey? We know you were out on the West Coast having a good time. You were all over the nation. You were all over the
Yes.
world. What's up, Amanda? Now you're at KUHSdenver.com. Of course, we're featuring the regional artist and the national artist, and you fall right in there. Tell us about your musical journey, and even tell us about something I saw up on YouTube. You were at a nightclub where some of the big stars were at. But let's start with your musical journey. When did you start?
I started when I was young.
You're still young. Go
yeah,
ahead.
you're still young.
Yeah,
Hey,
okay,
you're
come
not
on.
old at all. So
Really,
when
really
did you
young.
start?
Single digit.
In the womb? Did you start in the womb?
I
tell you, give me
my territory. No, come on. Judas Priest.
I was I started writing songs when I was 6 or 7.
Wow.
And she's 13 now, right?
Yeah.
She's
13 and a
look
half.
how youthful she
I'm
is.
getting my license soon to drive. No, I'm just kidding.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool, right? Yeah, I started a long time ago. I would just hear things on the radio, or I vividly remember walking into this little gift shop with my mom, and we wound up a little snow globe, and it was playing Fur Elise by Beethoven. You know, the
One of the first songs I learned on
Yeah,
keyboard as well.
right?
So.
I just went home and started playing it.
Oh, yeah, at least you guys had
Yeah,
keyboards.
so my mom came over and she's
I
like,
played on
okay.
cans.
Okay. Yeah, it just wasn't a normal thing to just start playing Fur Elise by Beethoven without any music, history, or lessons. So that's kind of where it all began, and ever since.
So
it just,
what kind of music did you grow up on? What would you hear around the house?
Ooh, man,
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, my dad is an '80s classic rock guy, so I grew up with that. But I'm most vocally inspired by Alison Krauss, Karen Carpenter, Carole King, just classics that I can just listen to their records over and over and over again and never get tired of them and just find something new every time. So that's a cool experience when you listen and you can keep finding those
And who
treasures.
was your first band, Amanda?
My first band.
Well, who'd you jam with to begin with? I mean, you got to play with somebody. There's always somebody, 2, 3 piece, 4 piece, a full 17-piece orchestra, whatever. Tell us about that.
Yeah, my first band that I went on the road with are 3 wonderful guys that I still talk to daily now. Trevor Martin, Paul Tokars, and Justin Tice. They're wonderful musicians from LA. And
Big shout out to you guys if you're
yeah, I
listening.
love them. They're like my brothers. My gosh, seriously, if they're listening or they listen later, I love them to death. They're just so wonderful, but very, very talented guys, and they just bring my music to life. So I can just play on piano and noodle around, and then they can start jamming out. And
I like that one.
Within
I'm
an
using
hour,
that one.
it's-
Noodle around.
Noodle
yeah,
around,
noodle
yeah.
around.
What are you doing, Jesse? I'm
Some
just
weird
noodling.
vocabulary going.
Yeah.
I'm just noodling.
Well, it wouldn't sound good for him to be saying that. I'm just
Noodling on the
around.
piano.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, but they're awesome because they know my vision and they can bring it to life and very, very quickly. Super talented guys. So it's fun because I can only really hear the piano and vocal when I'm writing. I don't have that production mind.
And so did you start out there performing in clubs in LA, or where were you born? Where'd you grow
Yeah,
up?
LA.
LA
Born and
was-
raised Los Angeles. So in and around the area. I really
Corona?
started. in or around the area is what I said, not Corona. But
That sounds like you said Corona.
You just because we got Corona in the fridge, you're just thinking
I was
about that,
thinking,
aren't
you
you?
thirsty over there, Henry?
Yes, I am. He
It's almost
said it. He- you got
summertime.
I got a Corona in the fridge. He knew it.
Yeah, so I toured for a while and had a wonderful time with my band, mostly the Pacific Northwest and West Coast, just staying in Cali, Oregon, Washington.
Seattle, of course.
Yes.
Mhm.
Seattle's big time.
Yeah, it's such a wonderful place.
So did you
Entire
open
coast.
up for any big acts while you were out on the road, or?
I've opened up for Big Bad Boogie Daddy before.
Oh,
which is
they're
kinda
good.
fun.
They're
yeah,
good. That
they
swing music.
kill it.
You know, I
They're
can't
wonderful.
dance swing, but I sure tried my best when I
I'm
saw
sure
them.
you're just fine.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Jesse.
Don't judge yourself
He's got,
so
two,
quick
he's got
now.
two left feet. You know, I've seen him dance, and he just.
But I
gets
could
out of
calypso.
You
I,
own
I
it.
can't.
Yeah, you can.
I've been
See?
practicing I keep practicing, and I just can't do it.
That's
So-
awesome.
And so as you continued on, how did you get on that piano? 88 keys. Now that's all that's in your mind. 88, 88,
Yeah,
88.
it's piano and writing is the only way that I can really make sense of my world.
And Amanda, I was
Really?
telling Jesse earlier about the octaves of a keyboard and singing. I says, don't sing like that. Oh, that's my. He was trying to tell me that was his range. I go, no, stay in the middle of the keyboard.
Yeah, everyone.
Everybody
their
goes,
own
they
range.
always try to do it. Why?
See?
So-
nice.
Are you trying to be Mariah Carey? On your-
Yes,
No, not
yes,
that
he
guy.
was.
It's like,
Not
Oh,
that
right
guy.
on.
I'm talking
Amanda's
about, like,
on my side.
like-
There we go. He was in here singing away. I go, oh, dude, I went and pulled
Well,
my
I thought
gun.
I was by
gonna take
myself, man.
it. Yeah.
Everyone has their inner Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Just let it ride.
Just let it ride.
Yeah.
You
Believe
have,
it or
do
not.
you have it?
She's
Oh,
my favorite.
yeah.
She's my favorite.
She's
vocalist.
wonderful.
Yes, she
She's
is.
fantastic.
Man, yes.
So
Yes.
speaking about ranges, speaking about octaves, let's hear one of your songs. Which
Okay.
one do you want to do first?
Let's start with I Secretly.
Okay, and how'd this come about? Did you write this yourself?
I did. I wrote it about a guy.
Uh-oh.
Getting all Taylor Swift on
Oh,
you guys.
Yeah.
my God. So she got,
Oh, yeah.
She's got, I thought she got
Before she's
smart.
super famous, I'm writing all these songs, and then she breaks.
So
I'm
you
like,
were the
man.
first Taylor
Oh,
Swift.
sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Copying Amanda
But
Ply.
Bless
We
her
knew.
heart, she's a talent. Wow, what a writer. But I wrote this song because I liked someone a lot, and I just wasn't sure if I could tell them that. You know that weird kind of awkward game stage where you're like, should I tell them or not? Because I want to keep playing the game or whatever.
Right.
So I was just like, since I can't really tell this guy anything, I'm just gonna write this song. So it's called I Secretly Love You, and I was just going off my love tangent for a minute.
Well, let's do it. Amanda Ply, I Secretly, right here on Musical Live, KUHSdenver.com. So we are live right now, being streamed around the world, KUHS Denver. We got the one and only Amanda Ply with us. Gonna check out her song, I Secretly, right now.
And I'm glad Amanda came in, Jesse, because she had to put you straight. He was talking stuff about you. How could she be caught on the freeway? Her.
It was seriously like Disneyland.
We always talk about that.
Other side is hitting my windshield with water, like semi trucks.
We always
Yeah.
talk about this. Don't we always say to this, I always forget, don't tell any guest to come on the highway. Don't get on the highway.
Unless you want to come at
Yep.
11 o'clock.
That's what happened. I got up at 84th though, and then yeah,
That's what I usually do.
can't take it anymore.
You're listening to www.kuhsdenver.com here in Denver, Colorado, being streamed around the world. Toledo, Spain, Simi Valley,
Valenzuela, Philippines. What's up, Philippines?
That's
Nigeria.
So cool. So there's
Remember, I was getting texts from Nigeria.
From Nigeria.
What's wrong with your? We were trying to do functions interview.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They got a little upset. You don't remember?
Yeah, I remember.
We'll never do that again.
But it's alright. We're not going to hurry up and wait no more. Brazil, Malaysia. Juárez de la Frontera, Spain. Alright.
Are they commenting or they're just logging in?
They're logging in and check you out.
Check me out.
Amanda Ply is in the studio here. She's from the West Coast now, a Denverite, I suppose, right?
In
You
Denver
live
right
here in
now?
Denver right
I'm
now.
headed to Denver.
I mean, we'll talk about it on the air,
Yeah.
too, but
Now, don't
let
forget,
everyone know who it is.
if you can't catch this on audio, you can catch it full video interview on Facebook. If you have a Facebook page, it'll be re-aired up there via YouTube. It'll be saved to YouTube. So don't forget about that to check it out again. If you don't catch it now, but it looks like a lot of people are. I've never seen that streamer run that much.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Came on a good day.
That's why I stopped you and I said our streamer is really
It's just like
being bombarded.
it's going on right now.
But we did notice you had a lot of likes. There was a lot of people liking when you shouted out there. You blasted it on the social sites, because we blast on Twitter and Instagram and on
Yeah,
Facebook.
you too. Tagged you guys a little bit here and there. Tags.
And tag goes to the record. So don't forget, you're listening to www.kuhsdenver.com. We are now trending at the number 10 radio streaming station in the U.S. Not the
It's
world.
number one.
Not the world. We are syndicated with a big one out of California that's trending at number 1. But that's probably why we're trending number 10.
Wow, that's exciting.
Very big.
Very big. Very cool.
And so this song is by Amanda Pye, Secretly. About a guy she likes, loves.
She
Why
loves.
don't you-
Loved it. Can you
why
tell
don't you
us?
tell him- why don't you tell him I love you?
I was like, I can't tell you.
Henry, I secretly love you, bro.
Yeah, now check this out. How would you like to have Amanda Pye writing a song to you saying, I secretly love
Now, did you ever tell the guy?
Okay, let me tell you the
Let's
story.
hear it.
Come on, let's get the
So
skinny
I
on
ended,
this.
up,
Yeah.
I ended up dating this guy for a while.
And he was a drag.
I mean, I'm not
He
going
was-
to talk ill about anyone. You never want to burn a bridge, right? But
Right.
you know,
I always
anyways.
do. I light that match and throw it right on and you're done.
But yeah, we broke up, and I was just like, you know what? You're never gonna find a lady like me. I'm just
Mhm.
telling you. And
Exactly.
he never has. So I moved on, and he hasn't. And I guess
So are you still seeing someone right now?
No, listen to Jesse asking that
Very
question.
single.
Hey, there you have it, our listeners
Very
out there.
No, okay, no, we don't want you calling the station. Okay, call Amanda. She's all over
Hit her
the
up on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
find
please,
me.
please don't hit us up. Don't
Do
text
some
me.
new
Don't do none of that.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Write some love songs, right?
There you have it. So, Denver, Colorado. How did you end up in Denver?
I just wanted to change, to be
Just
honest.
wanted to, did you come out by yourself? Did you come
Yeah.
out with your band? Yeah.
Yeah, by
Wow.
myself. I mean, I lived in LA for so long, and I just reached a point a little over a year ago where I was like, you know what? I've heard amazing things about Colorado.
Especially them legalizing pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's a benefit, of course. Being in music, nobody does that at all.
No.
Not even me, guys.
No,
Yeah.
no. And Colorado's so beautiful. I love the outdoors, and it just seemed like the right thing to do. So I came out, and I've been here for 7-8 months, but I'll go back soon. I just want
So
a
you
little
haven't,
break.
you've only been out here 7-8 months?
Yeah.
You're fresh, huh?
I'm fresh. I'm just running to the mountains every
Wow.
weekend, just
Wow.
hanging out and
Well,
enjoying it. So I think it's good for the soul to take breaks like that
Absolutely.
and move somewhere new and just get different energy and different vibes of people. And that's just what I wanted to do. So
Have you hooked up with any other musicians, groups, bands, anything here in Denver?
not locally here in Denver. I haven't really officially played with anyone, but definitely had some co-writes going with some people that I know. So that's been nice. And that's been my focus really the last year. I perform a little more sporadically, but really have just honed in on writing songs with and for other artists. So
And
That's been fun.
KUHS Radio Denver finds everybody right away. It's like we're the foremost authority on finding all these good groups, bands,
Mhm.
musicians coming to town. They're coming from Chicago, LA,
yeah.
coming from all over the place, and they know where to go and who to talk to
Mhm.
because we are streaming the right way. We're wide open to the world, and we're not fractional. We own our own server, everything, right, Jesse? We've been having a
Absolutely.
blast, and
We've been having a good time today,
Yeah.
man. This rain isn't going to stop us from having a good time, no
No.
matter what, because the
Even with
sun
that bad
always
leak.
comes out.
the bad leak in the other room. I mean, that's been awful.
That's all right, man.
You gonna empty the buckets?
No, I gotta go. So, see, maybe lose my train of thought, bro, man.
You have a train of thought, Jesse.
Oh,
Good
man.
God Almighty!
Oh, no.
See,
It's getting
picks
real.
on me. Picks on
Without Jesse, I wouldn't be able to maintain because I'd lose my train of thought all the time. If it wouldn't be for all the drugs that I take.
This is internet radio, Amanda. We can say and do what we
You
want.
can.
So.
Hey, you guys go on with your bad selves.
Yeah.
I'll just chill right here. Listen on in.
And so, Amanda, tell us, you're going to play some music for us.
I am.
We're running
Oh my
out of
gosh.
time because you were a little late.
I was.
We
But
always
it's
Okay.
all right. It's all right. It's not your
I'll
fault.
play
It's
it.
the traffic's
I
fault.
know.
But you know, we got one more song from you.
Okay.
And
Yes.
then we're going
Going
to
to
turn
play.
her loose on the
And
piano.
we're gonna turn her.
Yeah.
Or if you want, you can turn loose on the piano right
Yeah,
now.
probably. I'll just open up or talk about the song a little bit before.
Okay.
This is my most recent song that's out right now. I co-wrote it with this phenomenal songwriter and DJ. His name is DDA Cohen. And it's a dance song.
Mhm.
All the tracks online or the iTunes track is a dance song.
And do you have your
so.
own website or?
I do, yeah. AmandaFly.com.
Okay.
And SoundCloud, and the song's up there. Everything, the Twitter, the Instagram. But I'm going to play it acoustically because it's a beautiful song on piano. And that's where it started with us. We were just writing. We were in Malibu, California. We're on the beach. His family has this gorgeous home right on the sand. And we just sat for a week last summer and wrote all these songs, piano, vocal, and just kind of hung out. So this was one of them. And I'm so excited to play it for you and share it with you guys.
So shall we do it?
Yeah.
Hop
Yeah.
on over there.
All right.
So we've got
Keep it
Amanda
locked by-
Ply doing it live here in the studio. Go ahead and disconnect your monitor and go ahead and load them up.
Am I using this then?
Still got 15 minutes. Still got 15 minutes.
15
306.
Is it? Can you play it too?
No rush.
This one.
No rush.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're getting set up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Check
Is
one,
it that
two.
one? Oh, this one.
Both of them.
Both? Okay. Ooh, move this closer. Wow, this is super cool.
Can you hear me through that?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay,
I can.
there we have it. Can you hear me
Test,
now?
test.
There
test.
it is. There it
Yeah.
is.
Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
we can hear you great. Can you hear the piano?
Cool. Is it too loud? Everything sounds good?
So,
Okay, we're going to take a quick adjustment here in the studio. Of course,
We're
we got
adjusting. We're adjusting.
we got
It's all right.
DJ Jess. He knows his
Yeah, you guys got it.
he knows his scheme here. So right now we're going to have Amanda Ply playing live here in the studio. And all those who are catching it live, we're going to stream it over to the other side.
Stillness fills me, numb wraps my body, gripping on the cool sheets. Hear the silence, pictures playing in my head, frame of who we should be. Nights go slow in distance rolls by. Just remember, I'm coming home to you. You're all that I wanted. I'm coming home to you. You're all that I need. The fire closing our two souls. No matter what we do, I'm coming home to you. Right there beside you. When you're with me, I'm weightless off of my feet. The sky was made for me. Sadness and fear, they can reach us up here. You are all that I see. Nights go slow and distance goes by. Just remember now. Ooh, I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. The fire closing our two souls. No matter what we do, I'm coming home to you. Right there beside right there beside you, right there beside you, right there beside you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. The fire glows in our two souls, no matter what we do. I'm coming home to you, right there beside you.
Miss Amanda Ply, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes, that was beautiful.
Appreciate that.
Very beautiful. You're the first woman to do a live set here in the
Oh
studio.
my gosh, that is so cool.
So, first one to bring a piano. Yes, yes.
Ah,
So-
awesome. Very, very cool.
That was awesome. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Amanda Ply, check her out on SoundCloud, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Get the 411 on what she's doing, okay? So make sure to check her out. What'd you think about that, Henry?
Man, that was clean. I really enjoyed that. Like you said, the first female. We've invited lots of females here, but
Mhm.
you know, there's been only one,
Only one.
Amanda Platt.
Only
Yeah.
one. Oh wow.
Isn't that wild?
Very cool.
Yeah. So we've had a lot of fun doing a lot of different things in here. Next week, who do we have, Jesse?
Next week, we got Miss Felisa Latin Soul coming in for a quick interview. She's bringing a special guest with her as well, straight out of New York. We're going to give you more details on that. So check us out, KUHS Radio TV Denver on Facebook, or hit us up on KUHSdenver.com. Join our mailing list. You never miss a beat on what's going on inside the studio. That's what we did with Miss Amanda Ply. Send a big
Miss Amanda Ply Extraordinaire.
extraordinaire.
Wow.
Did you like that?
You guys are my favorite.
That should
Yeah.
be the title of your next album.
I hope you like that.
Extraordinaire.
Yeah, that we did a shout out. Our shout outs are, man, they just manufacture themselves and just shoot out there. Hope you enjoyed that one. It just made itself extraordinaire. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
So one last question before we leave, Amanda.
Yeah.
What is going on for your future? What do we got coming up?
Well,
What do you want to do? Where do you want
gosh,
to take
so
this?
much. I'm writing a ton right now with DDA Cohen, who I mentioned before I started playing this song. And the actual original track that's recorded was placed on the show Rain. I don't know
Wow.
if you've heard of that in
Mhm.
Australia, which was super cool. That was my first big TV placement. So I'm just going to continue writing with him and working on a lot of projects, writing for other artists out there and also in the US, and just tour a little bit in the summer in California.
And you have two albums out, right?
I do have two, yes.
Oh.
Two out there.
What's the name of those albums? We've got to let everybody know.
First one is called Runaway.
Mhm.
And it's a full arrangement EP. And then the second one is called Nothing More Than Me. And it's just acoustic, piano, vocal. Kind of like what you heard today. A
Beautiful.
little more stripped down. So
Mhm. And we can find them on SoundCloud,
Yeah.
iTunes. Where are you at?
SoundCloud, yes. Everything's
Okay.
on SoundCloud.
Check it out. And AmandaPly.com.
Yes.
And we're going to be trying to get Amanda Ply up on our website for if
Breakout
you want to,
artists.
breakout artists. If you want to purchase any of her music, you want to get anything off of her sites, off SoundCloud, wherever she has her downloads at. We'll be setting her all up. It takes time to get that all set up, but once it does, it may be a big future for you, Amanda, because
Thank you.
our radio station has been launching a lot of careers. If you've been noticing on our
Yes,
website,
absolutely.
they're just taking off. They're going on tours up into Europe. Europe loves the United States music, so
Yeah.
and so if we can get you placed up there, and you may just stay here in the U.S. Who knows? You may go somewhere. Who knows where you
I'm a
get going?
tumbleweed, guys. I'm ready.
I think you're going to go
Yeah.
far.
Already.
So
Yeah, we think so too.
Thank
just don't
you.
forget who had you first here in Denver.
Oh,
okay?
never. You guys can jump in the bags.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
We'll go
fine
for a
with
little
me.
trip.
And we are KUHSdenver.com, one of the foremost leading authority on streaming radio and TV. Everybody has been requesting us to go here, go there, go here, go there. We're trying to be everywhere for everybody to have a good time with you. We're trying to be at all the nightclubs. Big shout out to Dotsero, their launch of their new CD, 14th album. Really doing well with that one. It's taken off real well. We've got Palance Bradshaw out there doing a good time. We've got Soul School, which is a really good group.
Yeah.
I mean, awesome group.
Chris Daniels and the Kings, of course.
Just came back from their European tour.
Freddie Gowdy and Miss Hazel Miller. Hazel Miller as well. You know, she's still doing her thing out there. So
And she had a post up there that she forgot to go to
that
a
was
gig.
fun. Yep.
You know what?
Have you ever forgot a gig?
No, absolutely not.
I have.
I have
My
to.
iCal
I
is
have
color
to.
coded. That
Wow.
was serious, guys. Oh yeah, we'd never forget that.
So that's great to hear.
That's a good idea. She's bringing in some good stuff. So don't noodle around tonight. Don't noodle around because I got a gift of gab for you tonight. Okay, so tell everybody, don't noodle around. And remember, don't drink and drive. You'll have a cop as a chaser.
There you have it. And if you are driving, stay in your lane until we meet again. All right, coming up next.
And that's not Paul Lane if you're listening. Stay in your lane, not Paul Lane.
So, like I was saying, Amanda, thank you so much for coming in today. It's been a pleasure. We're going to end it with one of your other songs, Hallelujah.
Yeah, just a cover. Everyone knows Hallelujah.
Everyone knows Hallelujah.
No,
it's a beautiful song.
I've never heard it. And I've been around a long time.
Once you hear it, you'll hear it.
It's just because I have, no, well, you know, as you get my age and you forget things. It's random, selective forgetfulness.
So, here we go.
No,
Hallelujah. Coming up next, we got the U.S. Top 20 syndicated straight out of Hollywood, California. We are out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get my country on tonight.
Root and Root Show.
Root and Roots with Mr. Greg Rashid, straight out of
DC.
Washington, D.C.
And don't forget the new show.
We got the new show, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 6 to 8, The Church of Electric Blues, right?
Being broadcast around the world. He wants it run twice, so it'll be being recast. Our
very own Steve from the Jazz and Soul.
4 a.m. in the morning to 5 a.m. in other countries.
Make sure y'all check it out. Like I said, I'm going to go get my country on tonight. So,
Port Angeles.
We'll see you later, all right? Miss Amanda Ply.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, all right? Here we go. KUHSdenver.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for this week's version of Music Alive. Check us out next week. Amanda, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
I'll go to the Luke Bryan concert, y'all. Check you out later.
See you later, Jesse.
See you later.
Until next time, my brother.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Talk it out.
Yes,
Good to meet
absolutely.
you.
Good to meet you too. I'm sure we'll be seeing you
Have
soon.
fun. Yeah, absolutely.
So as we listen to this last song of Amanda Ply, I mean, she's just enjoying herself.
I am. I'm just
so
gonna
if you
kick
want
back
to
for a
do,
second.
you want to do any shout outs to any of your fans, your family, your friends, anybody, you're welcome to do so because this is going to be rebroadcast up on Facebook in a YouTube link. So anytime you want to tell anybody you want.
I just want to say thank you for anyone tuning in right now. Appreciate your time and your attention. And to my band, you guys are on the East Coast right now, so safe travels and love you a lot. I'll see you soon.
That would be 5 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
So we're getting all these new times in here. We're getting accustomed to all the times all over the world, from Australia to Europe to Japan, all the way around the world. We know the times.
Indonesia, everywhere.
She's going.
Everywhere. She's
That's
going.
so cool.
France. So if you hear Amanda Ply, y'all check her out, AmandaPly.com.
And don't forget, she'll be up on our website here shortly. We're working on that. You want to download her music? Go to our website under Breakout Artist, Amanda Ply. Get her music. You want to hire her?
Yeah.
Hire her.
Hire her.
Call me.
Weddings, receptions, divorces, anything you want.
You name it.
Yeah, she can do it.
I've done a couple of those parties. Yeah. They get wild. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah, divorces do get wild.
I'm sure. I wouldn't know.
Of course, I run around with my divorce papers in my back pocket.
Don't let Pearl hear you say that. I'm telling you. I'm going to tell her right now.
Drive safe.
I will.
Well, yeah.
Sure.
It's a scary world out there.
Too scared.
Very. Extremely.
A little bit. I won't be here, Linda. Thank you for listening to KUHS Radio TV here in Denver, Colorado. We're going to close out Music Alive show with Amanda Ply, so I hope you enjoy it. Check it out later on the Facebook, Twitter page, and also Instagram. We can't put this up on Instagram, but on Twitter and Facebook, we certainly can, YouTube. So until then, I'll see you later.
Was moving to, and every breath we